Online, am I audible? So yesterday we tried to understand how testing evolved. So till now we completed 2 sessions. One is overall demo, career guidance I have given. Second one is regarding testing we discussed. So today I'll explain what happens in testing beginning to ending. As a test engineer, what we do in office. So today session 3.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Pavani.
This is only the second day that I've been attending to this session.
Yeah, day 1 we had career guidance session, Pavani.
Okay.
Day 2, that is yesterday, testing. What are the different types of testing we have in the market? I explained.
Yeah.
Today I'm starting the testing class. So last 2 session videos, if you want, my staff will provide to you.
Sure, sir. I'm sorry that I've missed them.
Yeah, no problem. Today is first day of your second day.
Yesterday I've attended, but due to some other work also, I've listened only partially. So I just wanted to talk to you one-on-one today.
Yeah, so today anyway, I'll be completing one-on-one to online people. Yesterday I completed to offline.
Yeah, I heard it, sir.
Yeah. So today I'll be completing one-on-one discussion to online students, and that one-on discussion starts after 3 p.m. onwards. Right. So today agenda of this session. I'm going to explain you testing process end to end. What happens in testing, or you can consider this topic as, so what happens in testing? So testing process end to end, or what happens in testing? Okay, test engineer, day-to-day responsibilities. So testing process end to end, what happens in testing? Test engineer, day-to-day responsibilities. So testing process end to end, what happens in testing? Test engineer, day-to-day responsibilities. Right, sir? So what happens in testing? Sir, first of all, before we understand what happens in testing, first I'll define testing, then I'll explain what happens in testing. Sir, testing is a process. Testing is not a tool. Testing is not a technology. Testing is not a program. Testing is a process. Testing is a process which helps to improve quality of software. So testing is a process. Testing is a process which helps to improve quality of software. So testing is a process which helps to improve quality of software. Testing is a process which helps to identify differences between what customer is expecting and what we are delivering. Testing is a process which helps to identify differences between what customer is expecting and what we are delivering. Testing is a process. Testing is a process. So which helps to identify, are we delivering software? Are we delivering software as per end user expectations? Testing is a process which helps to identify, are we delivering the software as per end user expectations? Okay, so testing, you have so many definitions in Google, but basic testing objective is what customer is expecting, what we are delivering. What customer is expecting, what we are delivering. We have to check, are we delivering the software as per end user expectations or not? Are we delivering the software as per client expectation? So are we delivering the software as per client expectations? Are we delivering the software as per end user expectations? Are we delivering the software as per business expectations? So as per business expectations. So are we delivering the software as per client expectations? Are we delivering the software as per end user expectations? Are we delivering the software as per business expectations? Right, sir? So this is what software testing means. So software testing is a process of checking health of the software, is a process of checking quality of the software, is a process of examining, testing or verifying or validating. So software testing has two objectives, sir. So software testing has two objectives. So software testing means, we use software testing means prevention of mistakes, errors, bugs before entering into software and identifying. So software testing means prevention of mistakes, errors, bugs before entering into the software and identifying defects which are already entered into software. So identifying the defects which are already entered into the software. So software testing means, checking the software working as per the customer expectations. So software testing means checking the software working as per the customer expectations. So prevention of mistakes, errors, bugs before entering into the software and identifying the defects which are already entered into the software. So software testing objective is like, no, we have to release defect-free software to customer. So software testing objective is, releasing defect-free software to customers. Software testing objective is releasing defect-free software to customers. Software testing objective is releasing defect-free software to customers. So this is the main objective of the testing. So testing is a process which helps to release quality software. Testing is a process which helps to release defect-free software. Charging. So testing is a process which helps to release defect-free software. So testing is a process which helps to release defect-free software. So the main objective of the software testing is, So which helps to release defect-free software to customers. So what is software testing? Software testing objective is releasing defect-free software to customers. Right, sir? So then only customer, I'll show you live example, sir. Actually, yesterday I purchased one software. Even I'll explain that software. I'll show you. Yesterday I purchased one software that is very, very useful to you. This software cost is actually yesterday, because of a defect in the software, I got 50,000 profit. I'll show you live. See, this software I purchased yesterday. Actually, this software is a hiring software for our recruiters. We have HRs in our company. So in Ramanasoft, so for recruiters, I need this software. So for recruiter purpose, so we purchased this software. Okay, so this software, they have given different options: startup option, growth option, enterprise option, lifetime unlimited. So I purchased lifetime unlimited. What is the cost? $975 one time. $975 means it is almost 90,000. 82 rupees, no dollar cost. Okay, so whatever it is. So I clicked on this purchase one time button. I clicked on this purchase one time button. What it showed? $975. But when I clicked on yesterday night, not day before yesterday night, there it showed $975. Here it showed $575. Here also it showed $575. That is a bug. So I tried to do payment, but payment has not done. It showed some error message in the payment saying that some Stripe error, some kind of error message it showed. It has not taken payment. I tried to do $575 payment. It has not taken. So I tried day before yesterday night 3-4 times to purchase the software. Then I got this email. I'll show you. You will understand practically why testing is important to every project. This is yesterday's example. I sent a screenshot, $575 screenshot I sent, email I sent to this team. So $575 screenshot I sent to this team. To another mail I have sent. See, I got this message. So yesterday I got this message. Read this message. You can see 18 hours ago when I got this message. Yesterday only I got this message. Read this message. Mr. Bhupati, it looks like my surname is Bhupati. It looks like you were trying to book our unlimited lifetime plan last night. There was a mistake on our end where the wrong price was displayed in the Stripe payment, $575 instead of $975. Since you found the bug, we'll let you go ahead and buy at $575 only. Since you are using an Indian card, you will need to use the link to pay. It has $575 converted to 47,000. So the issue last night was RBI and Stripe need a billing address outside of India. If an Indian card is being used to pay in US dollar, the INR payment should not have this issue. Let me know if you have any issues making the payment. Co-founder of Airwire company. So because of bug, how much this company lost? Nearly 40,000 at least. So 40,000 per one license. How many people purchased in this, like, in scenario? If 10 people purchased, how much lost? Number one. Number two, I'm telling about this bug to you. All of you know negative feedback on the company, right? Hope you understand. So it is embarrassing scenario. One co-founder has written a mail saying that I'm giving you discount. You found a bug on my software. like definitely it's not at all good for that company co-founder, right? Hope you understand. That's why testing is important process in every project. Otherwise, what happens if testing is not happen like no? So this is what is testing, you understand? If you are not done testing, what happens? What happens if we release software that bug also I have not found intentionally. I decided to buy for $975. I clicked on payment option. The app only showed 575. So it's not intentionally bug. I'm a user of this application. I was not tester yesterday. I was end user of this application. I want this software for my recruiters. So I tried to purchase as an end user. When I tried to purchase an end user, it showed me error message. So because they have not tested it, why it showed me error message? They have not tested it. Sir, వాళ్ళు టెస్ట్ చేయలేదు కాబట్టి ఆ బగ్ ఉంది అక్కడ. నేను టెస్టర్గా లాగిన్ అవ్వలేదు, నేను ఒక ఎండ్ యూజర్గా కస్టమర్గా లాగిన్ అయ్యాను. నేను $975 పర్చేజ్ చేద్దామని డిసైడ్ అయ్యి లాగిన్ అయ్యాను నేను. But so there is a bug. So definitely, is it good scenario for that company? Financial loss. So what happens if we release a software without testing? What happens if we release software without testing? So number one, definitely number one, financial loss. I showed you the live example of financial loss. Okay. Number two, customer give negative feedback. So one is financial loss. One is financial loss. Two is customer gives negative feedback. Okay. So on dissatisfaction, like since yesterday night I tried at midnight, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock at the time to buy this. So like customer dissatisfaction. Even I tried when it was not working, I tried to alternative. HireWire alternative is HireVue. There is the same software. So customer may go to like there is a business loss or users loss or transactions loss.
So users loss are public, right?
Users loss, I am the user.
Okay, you are.
Yeah.
But you are the beneficiary.
No, that's why I'm an end user of that application.
So you are not in a loss mode. Like
No, users loss to application.
Okay.
HireWire company users, say HireWire company every day 10 people are using 10 into 1 lakh. They are getting 10 lakhs profit every day. One day it's not working. Then definitely it is going to the loss of the HireWire users, right?
Okay.
So Amazon application every day you are using. If Amazon is not working, then definitely we'll switch to Flipkart. You are using Ola every day. If there is a bug in the Ola, we'll switch to Uber. So financial loss, customer may give negative feedback, business loss or users loss or transactions loss. So financial loss, customer gives negative feedback, business loss, sometimes legal issues. See, for example, see, I have 575 rupees screenshot with me, $575 screenshot with me. If this guy forced me to pay $975, I'll take that screenshot and I file a case. Why you showed me $575? Right? So like it's actually minor issue, but sometimes if software is not working correctly, so if software is not working correctly, so there could be a major issue kind of thing. If software is not working correctly, so there could be a major issue. So it may not be a sometimes aeroplane software is not working, aeroplane crash happened, trading software is not working. So many people invested crores of rupees in trading software. So they morning you bought shares, afternoon you want to sell. During that time, the trading software was down. Then you may file a case on the the company which is given that software. Right? So legal issues are very high, sir. For example, you are doing online voting in future. In online voting software, there is a issue. Or driverless car. So driverless car hacked by someone. So if you are giving a software, you have to see. Mainly, sir, software means it should be working functionally and it should be working non-functional also. Not only working, sir. Security we have to check. Browser issues we have to check. Compatibility. User friendliness. It should not be difficult to use. It should be simple to use. That's why if you see ATMs are given in Telugu language, Hindi language. It should be easy to use. So user friendliness, compatibility issues, security issues, performance issues. So compatibility issues, security issues, performance issues. So all those things we have to check, sir. So see, testing means not only it's working or not. Take a form, give the fields, submit, click on, not only functional aspects, sir. So we have to check multiple aspects of the system. If you are releasing a software to customer, for example, you are releasing what kind of software you are releasing? You are releasing a hospital software to customer. So software must be software working means functionally it should work, non-functionally also it should work. So software testing two types, functional, non-functional. So both are working, like performance of the system, security of the system, user friendliness of the system, compatibility of the system. So software working means there are multiple types. I'll show you that multiple types. So first, just we try to understand what is the definition of testing today and why testing is important. What happens if we release a software without testing? It may be financial loss, like no customer may get negative feedback, business loss, legal issues. Okay, so it's a financial loss, customer may give negative feedback, business loss, or it may be legal issues.
Then quality of the product.
Yeah, so quality, that's what. See, quality definitely, if quality affects, these are the problems. If quality affects, these are the problems. So, like so legal issues are very, very dangerous, sir. For example, if let's say one company, one global MNC launched an application in India, but so this displayed other country logo. It displayed China logo, Pakistan logo. Whenever, like the customers are Indians and it is displaying other country symbols, then definitely it's a issue for a government may take legal action on that. So every data is sensitive, sir. Not only application, not only technical features. The information which you are displaying, the content also sometimes may be sensitive. So testing of a software means multiple aspects we have to test, sir. For example, if you are launching an application in Telangana region, the application should reflect Telangana people expectations. So if you tell I'm a German company, so I will not give holiday on Telangana Foundation Day, Formation Day. So government may take legal action. So what I want to tell here, every aspect of the system has to be tested. So not only functionally working, so multiple aspects of the system has to be tested. Right? So what happens if you release a software without testing? It's a financial loss, business loss. So customer may give negative feedback. So legal issues, it may lead to legal issues. Right, sir? So what is testing? Why testing is important? What is testing? Why testing is important? Sir, and one more important thing, if you are not tested properly, it increases maintenance cost. So it increases maintenance cost. Sir, what is maintenance cost? For example, you are not tested properly, then given to customers. Customers found bugs. Then that bug has to be fixed, right? That bug has to be fixed, right? So when customers told, this is customers, end users, business team, all are same, sir. When they told this is not working, this software is not working. When end users, when business team, when customers, when they told this software is not working. So when they tell this software is not working, definitely immediately our development team has to fix it on urgent basis, right? So that is called maintenance. Maintenance means, see, you constructed apartment, sir. Now we realize that apartment has bugs, water leakage, pipeline leakage, so many bugs. Sir, when it is easy to fix, before apartment handover to customer, or after handover to customer? If it is before handover to customer, easy to fix. So similarly, software also, software given to customers. They started using it. Their business is completely into software now. They are managing their business via software. So they have patients information, transactions information, diagnostic, everything in software. If they have so many bugs in that hospital software, then see, it is better to fix those bugs before you give it to live. After giving to live, so maintenance cost will be very high. Right, sir? So what is maintenance cost? Maintenance cost is nothing but if any bugs identified in the software, fixing, or any enhancements or changes requested by the customer, adding those changes. Okay, so tell me top 5 reasons why software has to be tested. So tell me top 5 reasons why software has to be tested. To avoid financial loss, to avoid customer negative feedback, to avoid business loss, to avoid legal issue, to decrease maintenance cost. Testing is important. Sir, in 2018 or somewhere 17 or 18, I forgot the exact year. So many students in Telangana in intermediate, they got 0 marks. If you remember, in Telangana region, 1 year, I think couple of years back, so there was one issue happened. Many students in intermediate in 1-2 subjects, they got 0. It is actually software issue. Okay, so because of when they saw 0 marks in, then many people, talented people got 0 marks. When they saw 0, so at least 10 to 20 people suicide happened on that year. It is actually bug in the software. Without testing, it is given to customer. Progress report directly given to customer without testing. So due to bug in the software, it displayed 0 marks. So what happens if you release software without testing? Financial loss, customer negative feedback, business loss, legal issues, increased maintenance cost. Right, sir? Hope you understand. So what happens if we release without testing? So financial loss, customer gets negative feedback, business loss, legal issues, it increases maintenance cost. So next topic. So what types of testing? Okay, so testing is important, we understood now. So tell me, what are the major types of testing? So what are the major types of testing? So what are the major types of testing? So what are the major types of testing? Sir, software testing mainly 2 types, sir. One is functional testing. Second one is non-functional testing. So one is functional testing. Second one is non-functional testing. So software testing mainly 2 types, sir. Functional testing, non-functional testing. So software testing mainly two types. One is functional testing. Second one is non-functional testing. So software testing two types. One is functional testing and the second one is non-functional testing. So software testing two types. One is functional testing. Second one is non-functional testing. Software testing two types. One is functional testing. One is non-functional testing. So what is functional testing? What happens in functional testing? What is non-functional testing? For example, so if you take a web application, if you take any web application, let me show you sample application. For example, which one you use in web, which web application you use very frequently? Flipkart. Which one you use, sir? A application, what is the web application? Tell me one web application. Amazon or Flipkart. So you are using Flipkart or any other applications you are using web application. Okay. So let's say this is a web application. So like Flipkart is one web application, right? So what are the functionalities of Flipkart? Functional testing to Flipkart means login is working or not. Login is a functionality, means functionalities of Flipkart means so creating a new customer. So login as customer. So creating new customer, login as customer. So creating new customer, login as customer. So creating new customer, login as a customer, search for details, search for products. So search for products. So adding, updating, deleting. So creating the new customer. So creating a new customer, login as customer, search for the customer, adding the new customer details. So creating the new customer, so login as a customer, adding the customer details, search for the products, adding or updating, deleting products to cart, add to cart, and so payments, adding payments, modifying payments, updating payments, deleting payments. Okay, so adding address details, modifying address details, deleting address details. Okay, sir. So these are the these are working or not. These are the functionalities. Then what about non-functionalities? See, non-functionalities means so if suddenly Flipkart announced some offer, Republic Day offer, New Year offer, they announced some offer. Suddenly, if 1 crore people suddenly logged in, 1 crore people are trying to buy, then definitely speed will be affected, right? Every day, only less than 1 lakh people are using. Suddenly 100 times more people try to buy. What will be the affect speed. So which we call it as a performance or security. Your account hacked by someone else. So then definitely Flipkart is responsible. You are trusting Flipkart. That's why you have given your personal details. Right? So security of the customer. So security of the customer profile. So security of the customer profile. Because if your account is hacked, you're using your credit card details, others may buy. Because you have given credit card or debit card details there. That is a sensitive data, right? Your credit card number is sensitive to you. So if 1 crore people are trying to buy, so speed, security, so security, compatibility. Sir, you might be opening your Flipkart application. Few people may open in mobile, may open in laptop, may open in desktop. Few people may open via Windows operating system. Few people may open via Macintosh operating system. Few people may open in Internet Explorer. Few people may open in Chrome. Few people may open in Firefox. So customers may use different browsers, different devices, different operating systems. Still, application must open and behave same way to all the customers, even though you open it from different devices, different browsers. Hope you understand, sir. So those things comes under compatibility, security, user friendliness. For example, Flipkart maybe, see what kind of people use Flipkart? Any gender, any age, literates or illiterates, IT or non-IT people. So Flipkart must be easy to understand, easy to use. It should be user friendly. Then only you will get more business. Then only you will get more customers. For example, if it is very difficult, let's say to create your profile, it is asking 100 details. Then no one will use it. So Flipkart should be easy to use. It should be easy to use. Sir, these kind of things comes under non-functional characteristics of the system. So what are the non-functional characteristics? Performance, security, all these things. What is functionality? See, functionality means checking whether it is working or not. So see, functional testing is different. Non-functional testing is different. Functional testing categories are different. Non-functional testing categories are different. So this is very, very important, sir. So software testing, mainly 2 types. Functional testing, non-functional testing. So functionality of the software we have to test. Non-functionality of the software also we have to test. But there is a difference. What is functional testing? What is non-functional testing? Sir, mainly this course is functional testing. Non-functional testing, knowledge, functional testing, experience. That is the course. Non-functional tester work is different completely. Non-functional tester work is completely different. So this is functional testing. Non-functional tester subject is different. So you have to choose one category, functional or non-functional. So non-functional has very less openings, sir. Very, very less openings. In one project, if you have 30, 40 testers, functional, one performance tester will be there. And 50% of non-functional, functional people only will do. So performance testing, we have a separate experts. Security testing, we have a separate experts. Compatibility, usability, we only will do, functional people only. Right, sir? So mainly the course you joined as a functional tester. The course you joined as a functional tester. So functionality of a software working or not. ఒక సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అది వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్ కావచ్చు, మొబైల్ అప్లికేషన్ కావచ్చు, ఒక సాఫ్ట్వేర్ మీకు ఇచ్చి ఫంక్షనాలిటీ వర్క్ అవుతుందా లేదా చెక్ చేయటమే మీ పని. You are basically selected the course called functional tester. Again, functional testing two types: manual functional testing, automated functional testing. Functional testing two types: manual functional testing, automated functional testing. Non-functional testing also two types: manual non-functional testing, automated. Manual security, automated security testing. Manual compatibility testing, automated compatibility testing. So manual browser testing, automated browser testing. So manual usability testing, automated usability testing. Manual performance testing, automated performance testing. So any testing in the world, two types: manual, automation. So basically software testing two types: functional, non-functional. Any category two types: manual, automation. So not only software, sir. For example, car you take, or bike you take. So bike, two types testing: functional bike functionality checking, bike non-functionality checking. What is bike non-functionality checking? So non-functionality checking means speed of the bike, compatibility of the bike on different roads. Your surface is different. So is your bike working in a oil surface, or so rock surface? So compatibility of the bike, speed of the bike, security of the bike. So these things comes under non-functional. What is functional? Basic bike working or not. So how bike is moving? So how bike is moving, with the different scenarios we test. So functional, non-functional, even human body. So human body has functional testing, non-functional testing. So what are the functionalities of a human? So reading, writing, eating, thinking, sleeping, weightlifting. So these are the functionalities. What are the non-functionalities? So non-functionalities means speed of walking, speed of running, adjustability to different weather, adjustability to different places, compatibility to different languages, compatibility with different food. These are the non-functional characteristics of the system. Functional characteristics means reading, eating, thinking, listening, smelling, sleeping. Right, sir? See, heart, brain, lungs, these are the components. Those are not functionalities. Those are the fields. So those are main organs. But so reading, writing, eating, sleeping, thinking, listening, talking, hearing, walking, running. These are the functionalities of human body. So similarly, a software will be given to you. What are the functionalities also they explain. Who will explain? Business analyst or product owner will explain. These are the application functionalities. And a couple of functionalities and its requirements will be given to you. So those functionalities you have to test. How to test those functionalities is a course. నువ్వు ఆఫీస్లో జాయిన్ అవ్వగానే నీకు కొన్ని ఫంక్షనాలిటీస్ వాటి రిక్వైర్మెంట్లు ఇస్తారు. వాటితో ఎలా టెస్ట్ చేయాలనేది నేను నేర్పించాలి మీకు. Who will give you those requirements? Business analyst. So based on those requirements, you have to test software. So when testing the software, two types: functional, non-functional. Functional, non-functional. You are mainly functional tester. You are mainly functional. So what is functional testing? How to do functional testing? So day to day, functional testing process we have to understand. That is the course you joined, how to do functional testing. So what are the types of testing? Don't use word called manual automation. First, functional, non-functional. Any type can be manual, automation. Any type can be manual, automation. Here, there is one more interesting topic. So interesting and very, very important also one more topic. Right, sir. So one more point is, sir, how to do functional testing? Or see, every type of application we have to do functional testing and non-functional testing. So every type of application, so we have to do functional testing and non-functional testing for every type of application. So we have to do functional and non-functional testing for every type of application. Sir, different type of applications. So different software systems are different type of applications, sir. So let's say, tell me what are the different type of applications which you know? Web applications, mobile applications. This both you are accessing every day, right? How you are accessing those applications? Via front end, via UI. UI means, so you are accessing these applications via UI. UI means user interface. User interface. UI means user interface. There are many applications which you access, it contains front end. What is front end, sir? Sir, this is front end. This is front end. So if you are doing functional testing, are you testing via front end? Are you testing via API? What is one more category? API. So one method is front end. One method is via API. Third method is via backend. Sir, one method is via UI. One method is via API. One method is via backend. So one more method is via UI, via API, via backend, and one more method is via program. Via program. Sir, total there are 4 interfaces. There are 4 interfaces. So to access any software, 4 interfaces via front end. I'll give you real world example. So then we'll go to the software example. Sir, a person heart working or not? How many via how many interfaces we can test? So interface 1, CT scan, scanning or scanning, any scanning. It can be X-ray or it can be MRI, it can be CT scan. So scan is scan one method, one interface. Second interface, so via collecting the blood samples. Can I say blood samples is second interface? Third interface, treadmill test. So speed running in treadmill, we see like the person hot condition, they take some measurements. Then fourth method is, sir, scan, blood samples, speed running. And fourth method is how to test heart. How to test heart. Fourth interface is open the heart. Open the heart. Yes, stethoscope. Multiple interfaces we have there, right? So heart, doctors open heart surgery, they do. They open the heart and they can see. Am I correct, sir? So via different interfaces, heart condition can be tested. So, sir, how to test scan is different approach. How to test blood is different approach. How to test heart with speed running is different approach. How to test heart with opening is different approach. Similarly, we have different interfaces to access the software. We have different interfaces to access the software. What are the different interfaces? Front end, API, back end, program. So to access any software, so we have 4 different approaches. We have 4 different approaches, or we have 4 different interfaces. Sir, to access any software, we have 4 different approaches, or we have 4 different interfaces. What is approach 1? UI. What is UI? User interface. Second one, API. So application program interface. So third one, database. Database means via backend of the software. Fourth one, program. So by directly opening the program. Sir, so to access any software, we have 4 different approaches or interfaces: UI, API, database, program. Sir, to access any software, we have 4 different approaches or interfaces. One is UI interface, second one is API interface, third one is database interface, fourth one is program interface. 4 interfaces: UI, API, database, program. So we have 4 different interfaces to access a software. So, I mean, every software, we have 4 different interfaces. Sir, this access, opening the program, strictly developers. So, opening the program, strictly developers. So, testing a software via opening the program, strictly developers. It's a developer-driven testing. And we call this concept as a unit testing. We call this concept as a integration testing. So we call this concept as a unit testing, integration testing. So we have the program. So this is called basically unit testing, integration testing. Who will do this? Developers only do this. Sir, developers also involved in testing. Yes or no? Yes. Developer also test. So developer level testing is directly open the program. So you need not to open C program, Java program, .NET program. I have not seen in my career. It is not required. We are testing at an application level. We are testing at a user level. We are not testing at a technical level. That's why it is easy course. If companies ask you to, every tester should do unit testing, you are gone. You should be developer only. There is no testing course. సో ప్రోగ్రామ్ ని ఓపెన్ చేసి టెస్ట్ చేయటాన్ని యూనిట్ టెస్టింగ్ అంటారు. ఇది డెవలపర్స్ చేస్తారు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్లీ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ స్కోప్ ఫర్ అవర్ curriculum. Why this is completely out of scope? If you go to Java course, they should teach how to test Java program unit testing. Python course, how to test Python they should teach. So testing program is a developer job. It should be covered in the developer course. So this is out of scope. So as a tester, currently the market expectation is, so I'll create one simple Excel for you so that you will understand how many combinations in testing. Hope I am not confusing you, but if you confuse also, this is current market. Just I am writing it as a testing combinations or testing interfaces. Right, sir? So what are the interfaces? UI stands for user interface. Second one, API. Third one, database or backend. See, database, data warehouse, ETL, backend, everything is this segment. So third one, program. Program I am removing. Program is a developer level. Okay. So via UI, via API, via database. So how many types of testing we have? Functional, non-functional.
Non-functional.
Okay, but non-functional I am ignoring because non-functional testers are very less in the market, sir. Very, very less. Performance testers, entire Accenture, if functional testers are 1 lakh, non-performance testers are less than 2-3,000. Very less number. We'll see Naukri also. Performance testing engineers are very, very less, sir. Security tester. Again, that is also risk. You can learn performance testing also, but that is a risky shot, because very less openings. And see, if you want to put a 3+ or a 2+ kind of experience, choose team kind of culture, not a individual performer. ఇప్పుడు కంపెనీ నేను సెలెక్ట్ చేసి మా కంపెనీ మొత్తానికి నువ్వు ఒక్కడే పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ చేస్తుంది అనుకో, you are gone. So it is better to be in the team. Testers, functional testers are so many people in company. They will be added to one team member. So let's see. Never I tried this number, but very less. Performance test engineer. 4,617. 4,617. It's not a great number, sir. So very less number actually. In testing, this is very less number. Not only number, I never recommend people to go to non-functional testing directly first job. First get functional testing job. If you upgrade to performance tester later. So, so user interface, API, database. So I'm ignoring non-functional out of scope for our subject. So you join here to become a functional tester. So basic Excel knowledge is important, sir. Basic, even I don't know, I'm not having the excellent knowledge. I'm not in a position to guide you also in Excel sheet, but basic Excel is important. Okay, so Right. So you are a functional tester. That too, how many interfaces? User interface, API, database. Now we have two types, manual, automation. So UI manual testing, UI manual functional testing, UI manual functional testing, UI automated functional testing, UI manual testing, functional testing. Again in UI, sir, I'm trying to give you just awareness. What is there in the market? Don't confuse. Actual syllabus will start from Monday. Okay, so first just understand the total big picture of the system. Sir, via UI, mainly three types of applications, sir. One is desktop application, web, mobile apps. Again in mobile apps, Android separate, iOS separate. So this is one segment, UI testers. Even UI testers also having very good openings in the market, sir, in UI. So, but desktop application never I tested in Accenture, sir. So desktop applications I ignore, it's very old now. But still few companies are building desktop application based on the special purpose. So we'll ignore this. So mainly what can, if you are a UI tester, what are important, sir? Web, Android, iOS. So you have to understand manual testing and automated testing. So at least manual, you have to be perfect. At least manual, you have to be perfect. So web application automation testing tool, what is popular in the market? Selenium. Android and iOS popular tool in the market? Appium. Both are Java driven, mainly Java. You can do with Python and C# also. But mainly Java is popular, 80% openings are Selenium with Java. So only manual also you can learn. So manual, so web application manual testing, mobile application manual testing. These are front-end based test. I'm writing this mandatory kind of front-end based test. Sir, these are front-end based tests. Coming to API based tests. Sir, again API or web services. The right word is not a web. So we'll conduct very soon what is web service and API classes. So web services are again two types, sir. One is services are two types. So SOAP based, two protocols are there. SOAP based, REST based, RESTful services. SOAP and REST. So web services are two types. Sir, web services means, let's say, if you go to redbus.com, you want to buy some bus. I mean, you want to book some ticket, buy ticket. Let's say I want to buy Hyderabad to Chennai. 18th March. Sir, you can see data from multiple channels, right? TSRTC, Intercity Smart Bus, Sri Krishna Travels, Bharati Travels, Kaveri Travels, Krishna Travels, Orange Tours, so many bus tickets, right? So this is a portal. This is getting data from other applications. This is a portal. This is getting data from other application. So one application connected to multiple applications. One application connected to multiple. So Orange Travels is having their website. Whenever they update data in their website, that is populating to this portal also. So this is called application to application communication they are maintaining. Application to application communication. So this application to application communication is happening via services. Via services. So those are called web services. So web application is UI you are opening. Web service format is different. So web service format in XML, JSON, different kind of files will be there. First understand the uses. Web services are used to communicate between software to software. So how to test web service? How to test web service? Again, web services are two types, SOAP based and RESTful. So you have multiple tools are here. So one is SOAP UI tool. This is little old. Now Postman tool. So this is little old. So user and web service, like SOAP based tool and RESTful. So the tools are SOAP UI and Postman. So these are the tools, sir. And even you can automate using. So even SOAP UI is both manually you can test and automation also you can do. And there is a tool called REST Assured. REST Assured is a Java framework. REST Assured is a Java framework. So web services. So what is the third interface, sir? Database. So by using any interface, we can do functional testing. See, logically, two types of testing, functional, non-functional. Interfaces are different. Which interface project you got matters. For example, my friend, he worked in small company. Every time he used to test mobile apps. But in Accenture, never we got mobile app project. We got all web applications. We got ETL projects. So which application via which type of interface you are testing matters. So are you testing with the front end? Are you testing with the back end? Are you testing with API? Or all three you are testing? If you join a small company, they will ask you to test all three. Because they will not have budget to hire three different testers. Sir, in older days, UI testers hiring separate, API testing hiring separate, database testing hiring separate. Now companies are expecting we need all-rounder. The older days, manual testers are separate. Automation UI manual testers separate, UI automation testers separate, API manual testers separate, API automation testers separate, database manual testers separate, database automation testers separate. Sir, in database systems again, you have multiple systems. Database like Oracle, MySQL, MySQL, SQL Server. And we have data warehouse system. So Teradata, Netezza. I know most of you are hearing these names first time, but just I'm trying to give you big picture, sir. Don't think you are going to learn everything. It will take 10 years, all these things to learn. So don't try to learn everything. I'm trying to give total picture. So data warehouse, then ETL systems has come into picture. When I say ETL, Informatica, Cognos, tools, different tools are there, Power BI, Tableau. Then the next level came into picture, big data. Now cloud data. So now cloud data means AWS, Azure, GCP, cloud data. So, but all these things, common skill SQL, sir. What is required? SQL. In automation, common skill required is Python. In automation, common skill required is Python. Okay, this is one subject, sir. So here everything front-end testing is not required for these people. Directly you will be learning or back-end testing. Back-end testing means SQL. SQL means back-end testing. If you know SQL, 90% back-end testing is covered. So SQL only the course there. Joins, subqueries. So SQL queries you have to learn. So this is the current market trend, sir. So you are going to do functional testing. Functional testing, at least, so generally, if you are a UI, web application manual test also jobs are there. UI, mobile application manual testers also jobs are there. UI, iOS application, specific iOS testing jobs are there. But if you know all three, you are all-rounder. In this portion, UI area, you are all-rounder. If company, you have some automation knowledge also, you will see, sir, if you know only front-end manual and automation also, 3+ you can demand. If you know all these tools, 3+ you can demand 15 to 20 lakhs. If you know only manual, 10 lakhs. That to one segment, I know only Android application testing. Then you may get 8 lakhs. So the package directly proportional to how many skills you know in this sheet. Around I came here to get 20 lakhs package. You learn all these things. At least one area, at least front-end testing expert, both manual automation. Okay, no Ramana, I'm interested in API. See, generally companies expect front-end plus API, sir. Now this is the trend, combination, both. Because one company is having front-end applications and API services both. So companies are expecting front-end applications and API applications, both applications they have. So only front-end testing days are gone, sir. At least comma API, comma SQL. At least 2 categories. Front-end testing, comma back-end testing. Front-end testing, comma API testing. Okay, so in API testing also SOAP is little old, sir. Now everything is RESTful services, Postman too. So 2014 I worked on SOAP UI. Those so the different very big word is there, sir. Right, we'll see here. Some stateless protocol kind of a word is there. You want full name? Simple object access protocol. It's just a protocol like HTTP and all. So web applications, HTTP. We'll go to that level later. So now, like this, you will be having the options, sir. So at least I'll highlight the current trend in the market is web applications front. Even in only manual testing also you can try, sir. Only manual testing also you can try, but multiple systems. You should tell, you can test Android applications, iOS applications, web applications, API manually. See how many options we have for manual here? 5 subjects. Okay, and little automation knowledge. You may not expert in automation, at least knowledge on automation. No, Ramana, I want automation. I'm a programmer. I love automation side from beginning also. Then you will give less importance to manual testing, give more importance to automation. But first manual basics you should know. Whatever you have to do, first manual basics you should know. So next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be teaching you manual basics. After 3 weeks, we'll go to automation side. Right, sir? So no, Ramana, I'm completely database mindset. I love SQL queries. I want to go to SQL side. So If you want to SQL side, you can do database testing, data warehouse testing, ETL testing, big data testing, cloud data testing. These many options you have. This is also very nice subject, sir. But right now API testing is in boom because API is latest in the market. When compared to all these things, API is young. But API projects are short-term projects. Mobile apps and APIs are very short-term. Web and ETL are long-term projects. Web and ETL projects are very long-term. In Accenture, like no, I have seen projects 10-15 years, same ETL project with Accenture. ఇప్పుడు మొబైల్ యాప్స్ అనుకోండి 3 months 6 months 1 year మొబైల్ యాప్స్ అయిపోతే ఇంకా మాక్సిమం వెరీ షార్ట్ టర్మ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఆర్ ఆండ్రాయిడ్ అండ్ iOS యాప్స్. అదే డ్రాబ్యాక్ అక్కడ మొబైల్ యాప్స్. ఐ హావ్ నాట్ సీన్ మొబైల్ యాప్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇన్ ఎసెన్షియల్. మాకు అన్ని ఎక్కువ వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్స్ ఈ బ్యాక్ అండ్ ఈటీఎల్ సిస్టమ్స్ వచ్చాయి. But my friends, like they used to work in small companies, they used to tell we're testing mobile apps, we're testing API services and all. Now API became a common subject. API, without API, you will not get job at all first. So is it total big picture, sir? Indulo, if you see why many people after completing the course, they are not getting the job, they are learning only this portion. At least add at least one more. Your resume weight will increase. Add 2 more. May not in automation, sir. In manual also can add. So total how many skills we have? 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. Plus. Logically, there are 2 skills only, sir. All are SQL, Python. So these are 2 only, right? 10 plus 12. How many skills are there? 12. Not 14, sir. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 2, ఇవన్నీ 2నే కదండి, సేమ్ కదా ఇది. సార్ ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ సేమ్. ఇక్కడ 2నే కదా ఉన్నాయి. ఈ రోజులో ఎన్ని స్కిల్స్ ఉన్నాయి? 2నే సార్, SQL and Python. So total how many skills we have? 12. Even out of 12, we'll remove this one also, or hide at least. How many are there? How many are there? 10. Sorry, even not even 10. So 9 actually. So 6, 5 here, 5 because Appium is there. Okay, so if you know Appium, they know. I don't think there is much difference in Appium Android testing and iOS testing, at least similar. I can consider 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10. So 10 skills are there. So if you note these 10 skills, at least 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is enough. 10 also not required. At least 2, 3, 4. At least 2 skills or 3 skills or any 2, any 3, any 4. You will definitely get job with best package. Problem is with the students who learnt only one. Right, sir? So this is the total big picture of testing. So how many courses you have? Manual testing, automation testing. See, first of all, these are the subjects. So web application, manual, automation. Mobile apps, manual, automation. Mobile apps, iOS, manual, automation. So then, so APIs, manual, automation. Database, manual, automation. Database also old, sir. Nowadays trend is ETL, cloud data. So most of these days are gone. All these 4 are gone. Now the old ETL data moved to cloud data testing. So trending in the market. So APIs, cloud data. API testing and cloud data testing is the latest in the market. But you should know, as I told, the fundamental, sir, when I will get job, if you know at least 2 strong, at least 2 to get the job. When I get best package, at least 3-4. Then you can demand highest package. That's the concept. ఇప్పుడు మీరు రూమ్కి వెళ్ళి మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ చాలా మంది టెస్టింగ్ చేసి జాబ్ రాలేదు అని తిరుగుతూ ఉంటారు చూసారా, వాళ్ళు ఏమడుగుతారంటే ఈ లిస్ట్ లో ఎన్నొచ్చో అడగండి. ఈవెన్ ఐ హావ్ నాట్ రిటన్ SAP, ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్స్. ఐ రిటన్ పాపులర్ సెగ్మెంట్స్. So how many interfaces we can do testing? Via how many interfaces we can do testing? What are those? Okay, so question number 1. How many types of testing we have? Functional, non-functional. How many type of interfaces we have? 4. UI, API, backend, program. UI, API, backend, program. How many type of approaches to test? Manual, automation. Types of testing? Functional, non-functional. Types of interfaces? 4. UI, API, database, backend, program. Type of approaches? Manual, automation. Manual is one approach to test, automation is other approach. Again, types of testing: functional, non-functional. Type of interfaces: UI, API, backend, and program. Then type of approaches: manual, automation. Sir, when I started, only we have desktop and web. Then mobile apps came. Then ETL systems came. Then API came. In future, even so now ETL upgraded to cloud data. ETL upgraded to cloud data. SOAP services replaced by API. SOAP services replaced by API. Desktop applications are converted to mostly web. So this all technology revolution effect. In future, even new systems may come into the picture. Then, so definitely every new system will contain front end, API, back end. Right, sir? So every software system contain front end, back end, API. Ave check cheyaలి. అందులో నువ్వు ఏది స్పెషలిస్ట్? నువ్వు ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ స్పెషలిస్టా, బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ స్పెషలిస్టా, API స్పెషలిస్టా? మాన్యువల్ గా చేస్తావా, ఆటోమేషన్ కూడా వచ్చా? ఆటోమేషన్ వస్తే ఏ టూల్ వచ్చు, అది నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. సో మీరు అనుకునే మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్ కోర్స్ బయట ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఇది ఒక్కటే చెప్పేసి కంప్లీట్ చేస్తారు. దట్స్ వై మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్ 2 weeks 3 weeks చెప్తారు. సో ఫర్ యూ, సో 2-3 weeks not for manual testing. After going Madhapur office also for internship, every day morning 9 to 12 classes only. 12 onwards only internship. రైట్ సార్? సో ఓన్లీ ఇది ఒక్క పోర్షనే కవర్ అయితే సిలబస్ ఫాస్ట్ గా అయిపోయిందండి. కానీ మీకు వెబ్ కవర్ అవ్వాలి, మొబైల్ యాప్స్ కవర్ అవ్వాలి, APIs కవర్ అవ్వాలి, ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ మాన్యువల్ కవర్ అవ్వాలి, ఆటోమేషన్ కవర్ అవ్వాలి. At least 2. I'm not asking you because I have seen yesterday your strengths and weakness I observed. So I'm not asking you to master in all these things. If you become master in all these things, very difficult. At least 2 to 4. 2 you have, you will get job, but with little less package. 4 you have highest package and job. Any 2, any 4. Only manual also you try 2. Right, sir? Online, hope you got idea at least.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir. So before I wind up the session, I wanted to tell, so from Monday onwards, so few people told 9 may be difficult to do, then we can try 9:30 onwards. That is also I'm okay. 9:30 to 9:30 is reasonable time. See, if it is 9 to 5, if it is 9:30 to 5:30, if it is 10 to 6,
Sir,
So,
please conduct at 10 o'clock, sir.
but 10 o'clock problem is, offline people I'm telling, 10 to 6, both are the traffic time. Morning will be the traffic time and afternoon also traffic time. Anu M, please be on mute. So I don't think, 10 to 6 is right time for your wish. 9:30, see 10 o'clock is a traffic time. That is only my concern. So if you are okay, if you want 10 to 6, I'm okay for 10 to 6. Nagame objection leather. 10:30 to 6:30, 11 to 7 also I'm okay. So in democratic country, it has to be gone with majority of the people opinion. Option 1, 9 to 5. Option 2, 9:30 to 5:30. Option C, 10 to 6. Option D, 10:30 to 6:30. 9:30, majority people, 9:30 to 5:30. Because see, before 6 traffic తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. 9:30 లో traffic 10 కి approach అయ్యే కొద్దీ traffic increase అయిపోతుంది actually. So only the traffic time only considered. So based on the majority of the people opinion, 9:30 to 5:30. So this is a schedule from Monday. So point number 1. So this is a schedule from Monday. And every day your session will be your schedule per day. 9:30 to 5:30. What happens? Sir, 9:30 to 11. Every day my class. Then 11:15 to 11:15 to so we'll be having, so I'll take still 11:30, sir. 9:30 to 11:30, 11:45 to 1. So lunch break will be there. 2 to 3:30, 3:30 to 5, 3:30 to 5:30. So total we have the 4 slots, sir. Okay, so 1 slot will be taken by Harish, sir. Harish is senior faculty in testing. Every day I'll be teaching one topic. Harish is teaching one topic, 2 topics in testing. So this is testing class. So this is also testing class. So 2 testing classes, sir. So 2 testing classes every day. Then 1 English class. One is so practice, doubts, replay, study hour, all these things. Okay, so this is going to be our schedule.
Only for 50 days.
Yeah, so initially, after going there, 9 to 12 classes will be there, 12 to 6 internship.
If I opt for online, offline class, do I need to come daily or according to my convenience from my applicant?
During the classes, training, you can come online, offline. But once you come to internship, you have to choose one option, either online internship or offline internship. Because internship means you are allocated to project. Switching between online and offline initially will be difficult. So this is a schedule, sir, 9:30 to 5:30. So this schedule we implement from Monday, 21 days. So in the 21 days time, mainly we focus on the subject. Then you'll be shifted to project. So project will be in Madhapur. So those details we'll discuss later. Already we discussed. So there, so Monday, please be here by 9:30. Every day 3 classes and 1 study hour. 3 classes and 1 study hour. Out of 3, 2 testing classes, 1 soft skills communication. Sir, yesterday in my observation, 99% of this room has to be improve English like anything. English chala dull ga undi. Yesterday I conducted one-on-one to 40 people. 35 people are dull in English. So మీరు మెయిన్ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎలా అయినా వస్తుంది మీకు. సో సబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది పెద్ద విషయం కాదండి. 13 years onwards ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ సేమ్ జాబ్. సో 13 years నుంచి నాకు వచ్చిన స్టూడెంట్స్ అంతా కెరీర్ లో గ్యాప్ ఉండి నాన్ ఐటీ టు ఐటీకి వెళ్ళాలని వచ్చిన వాళ్ళే. సో ఈ 13 years అనుభవం నాతో ఉంది. సో దట్ ఎక్సలెన్స్ హ్యాస్ కమ్. బట్ నేను ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయలేనిది ఏంటంటే మీ ఇంగ్లీష్. సో ట్రైనర్ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాను, నెక్స్ట్ 3 months ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాను కావాలంటే. బట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడటం అనేది మీరు ఖచ్చితంగా ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన విషయం.
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is our schedule, sir. So like see, internally we may change our session. ఇప్పుడు నాకు మార్నింగ్ 9:30 కుదరకపోతే హరీష్ సార్ రమ్మంటారు, నేను ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ వస్తాను. ఇంటర్నల్లీ we may change, but totally our schedule will be having 3 classes ఉంటాయి, 2 testing classes ఉంటాయి, ఒకటేమో ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాస్ ఉంటుంది. రిమైనింగ్ టైం అంతా డౌట్స్, స్టడీ అవర్, junior faculty will be there to assist you. So this is our schedule, and we'll be freezing this batch by Monday. Monday we are closing admissions. So ఈ బ్యాచ్ అడ్మిషన్స్ మండే క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. మండే తర్వాత ఇంకా వాళ్ళు నెక్స్ట్ బ్యాచ్ గా వస్తారు. సో మీకు ఏదైనా క్లారిఫికేషన్ కావాలనుకుంటే యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ మీ. మోస్ట్ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీ ఆస్క్డ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఐల్ రిపీట్. Sir, I have a gap in the career, no worries. You belongs to different degree background, no worries. Okay, so all those things are easy to manage, sir. Only skills matter. Your intermediate failure, example, you go and talk to a startup company, I can test any application, I can do automation, and I work for only 5-6 lakhs package, they will definitely hire. So asal nee qualification తో అడిగి పని ఏంటి నాకు అర్థం కాదు. కంపెనీ క్వాలిఫికేషన్ పని ఏంటండి? See, government jobs qualification was there to eliminate competition. Government job కైనా క్వాలిఫికేషన్ తో పని ఏంటండి? నేను ఒక పర్సన్ 10th ఫెయిల్ అండి, మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ టాప్, బ్యాంక్ జాబ్ రావచ్చు కదా. బ్యాంక్ జాబ్ కావాల్సిన మ్యాథమెటిక్సే కదా. పోనీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ పని ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎడ్యుకేషన్లోకి వెళ్ళి మార్కుల లిస్ట్ యూనివర్సిటీ దగ్గర తీసుకుని ఇచ్చేయాలి, మళ్ళీ ఎంట్రన్స్ టెస్ట్లు ఎందుకు? ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో JN2 దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళమనండి, TCS JN2 దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి టాప్ 100 TCS, నెక్స్ట్ 1000 Accenture, ఇంకో 1000 IBM, మళ్ళీ ఎంట్రన్స్ టెస్ట్లు అంతా ఎవరు ఇంటర్వ్యూలు ఎందుకు? ఇంకా క్వాలిఫికేషన్ ఎందుకు పెడతారంటే ఒకసారి లక్షల మంది, కోట్ల మంది అప్లై చేసేస్తారే ఉంది. సో క్వాలిఫికేషన్ is nothing in IT industry. You don't worry about it. Few companies, top 10 companies will eliminate degree people, but remaining companies will consider. మీరు ఎంతసేపు ఇన్ఫోసిస్ చూసి ఇన్ఫోసిస్ లో బీటెక్ అన్నాడంటే నేనేం చేస్తాను? వాట్ రమణ కెన్ డూ ఫర్ దట్? సో వన్ గుడ్ థింగ్ పోస్ట్ కోవిడ్, నౌ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈస్ ట్రైయింగ్ ఫర్ IT జాబ్, అండ్ యాక్చువల్ ఇట్స్ ఎ పాజిటివ్ సైడ్. See, there are 2 aspects. Before COVID, in my class, if 40 people are there, example, out of 40, 35 good communication, good academics. Now 5 good communication, good academics, 35 are not good communication, not good academics. But positive point is now IT industry during COVID, IT industry reached to roots of the villages. ఫార్మర్ ఒకతను వ్యవసాయం చేసే అతను మా ఊరి దగ్గర 10 ఏళ్ళు వ్యవసాయం చేసి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్కి వస్తాను అన్నాడు. హీ కేమ్ ఫర్ జాయినింగ్. నేను చెప్పాను ఫస్ట్, అంటే మా ఊరు దగ్గరలో అనమాట, ఫస్ట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్చుకుంటా, తర్వాత నేను ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఇంటర్వ్యూ పెట్టి తీసుకుంటానని చెప్పాను. నీ అనవసరంగా నీ ఫీజు పోయిద్ది, ఎందుకు వచ్చింది? ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్చుకో, నీ ప్రతాపం మంది ఇంగ్లీష్ మీద చూపించు, తర్వాత టెస్టింగ్ రమ్మని చెప్పి. The positive sign, everyone is trying for IT jobs, sir. Companies will change HR policies. Definitely they have to change. This is very, very good sign. ఇప్పుడు చాలా మంది ఫ్యాకల్టీ నేను కలిసినప్పుడు చాలా పూర్ స్టూడెంట్, అంటే చాలా పూర్ అంటే డబ్బుల్లో కాదు, ఇంగ్లీష్లో పూర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వస్తున్నారు, లో క్వాలిటీ స్టూడెంట్స్ వస్తున్నారని మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటారు. అదర్ సైడ్ ఏంటంటే నేను చూసేది, ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు ఒక విలేజ్ నుంచి ఒక అతను నాన్ IT జాబ్ 5,000కి 10,000కి చేయకుండా 20,000కి నేను 1 లక్ష రూపాయలు సంపాదించాలన్న ఫైర్తో హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చేవాళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు కోవిడ్లో పెరిగారు. చాలా పాజిటివ్ సైన్ అది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇంతకుముందు నా స్టూడెంట్స్ని చూశాను కదా, వాళ్ళు ఖచ్చితంగా బీటెక్ చదివితే వచ్చేవాళ్ళు, డిగ్రీ వాడు ఒకళ్ళో ఇద్దరు ఉండేవాళ్ళు. ఇప్పుడు ఒకళ్ళో ఇద్దరు బీటెక్ ఉంటున్నారు, అందరూ డిగ్రీ ఉంటున్నారు. So you have so many frequently asked questions. Sir, I have a gap, I am degree, I failed somewhere, I got second class. Please ignore all these things. Improve skills. So many startup companies, sir. ఏదో ఒక స్టార్ట్అప్ కంపెనీలో మీకు జాబ్ వస్తుంది. చిన్న కంపెనీ, మిడ్ లెవెల్ కంపెనీ. ఆర్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ జాబ్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్, గో టు నోయిడా, గో టు కోయంబత్తూర్, గో టు చెన్నై. So many places to jobs. Hyderabad is small, sir. If you go to Bangalore, it's 10 times bigger than Hyderabad in IT. So jobs are there. You don't worry about all those things. Improve the skills. ఇప్పుడు మీరు లైఫ్ లో చాలా చేసి ఉంటారు. ఒక 3 to 6 months 25,000 మీకు కాదనుకోండి. ఇప్పుడు పనికిరాని జాబులకి, తక్కువ జాబులకి, ఖచ్చితంగా చేయకూడని గవర్నమెంట్ జాబులకేమో మీరు జీవితం తగలేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ బ్యూటిఫుల్ లైఫ్ ఉంటుందిరా బాబు, హ్యాపీగా ఎంజాయ్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే మాత్రం చచ్చిపోతారు. అరే మండే టు ఫ్రైడే మంచి ప్యాకేజ్, యుఎస్ఎల్ ఆపర్చునిటీ, ఇంకేం కావాలి మీకు? సాఫ్ట్వేర్లో జాబులు తీసేస్తారు. సంవత్సరం తీస్తే ఖాళీగా మీ అమ్మ నాన్న దగ్గర ఉండండి. ఇంత శాలరీ రెట్ పెట్టుకుని సంవత్సరం పాటు ఖాళీగా ఉండలేదా? తీస్తే నిజంగా. Okay, say I tried civil services, sir, but when I analyzed both, to live life happily, software engineer is best, my opinion. So అంటే కాన్ఫిడెంట్ గా సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్ ని ఏ పొజిషన్ తో ఇండియాలో మీరు కంపేర్ చేయండి, ఎనీ పొజిషన్. సో నాన్ ఐటీ జాబ్స్ చేయకండి సార్, ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ డూ నాన్ ఐటీ జాబ్స్. సో నాన్ ఐటీ జాబ్ లైఫ్ లాంగ్ చేసే బదులు 1.5 year పట్టిన సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ రావడానికి. సో గవర్నమెంట్ జాబ్స్, నాన్ ఐటీ జాబ్స్ చాలా డేంజర్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఐటీ సార్. ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ న్యూ కమ్స్ దెన్ ఐటీ, ఈవెన్ ఐ am the first person to switch. ఐటీ అంటే నాకు ఏమన్నా ప్రేమ లేదు, ఏమీ లేదు. ఐఎమ్ హ్యాపీ హియర్. డబ్బులు వస్తున్నాయి, గ్రో ఉంది, కొత్త టెక్నాలజీలు వస్తున్నాయి. సో లెర్నింగ్ కర్వ్ ఉంది, గ్రోత్ ఉంది, గ్లోబల్ కెరీర్ ఉంది, ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ జాబ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. రేపు ఇంకో ఫీల్డ్ వచ్చింది, ఎవ్రీ మంత్ శాలరీ వాడు 1 crore అన్నాడు అనుకో, నేనే ఫస్ట్ జాయిన్ అయిపోతున్నాను. అంతే కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ రూరల్ విలేజెస్, డెఫినెట్లీ యూ నీడ్ మనీ. ఎవరైనా డబ్బుల కోసమే కదండి. సో ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ అండర్ ఎస్టిమేట్. ఇక్కడ జరుగుతున్నది ఏంటంటే, సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కోర్సెస్ అంటే 2 months అని, 3 months అని, 45 days సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ గ్యారంటీ అంటాడు ఎవరైనా. అదంతా ట్రాప్. ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ ఎ డల్ స్టూడెంట్, ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ 1 year ఆల్సో. ప్లీజ్ వెయిట్ విత్ పేషెన్స్. మీ రేంజ్ని బట్టి. ఇప్పుడు నా దగ్గర 1 month లో కూడా జాబ్ వచ్చింది. బ్యాచ్ 173లో ఒక స్టూడెంట్కి ఫస్ట్ మంత్ జాబ్ వచ్చేసింది, 30th day. నేను ఇప్పుడు ఆ ఒక్క కేసు మాట్లాడి మిమ్మల్ని అరే నీకు 30 days జాబ్ కొట్టిస్తానంటే అది అదృష్టం, లక్ ఉంది, ఆ టైం బాగుంది, వచ్చింది. కొంతమందికి 6 months పట్టుద్ది, కొంతమంది 9 months పట్టుద్ది, కొంతమందికి 1 year పట్టుద్ది. ఓకే, ఈ ఒక్కటి నేను చెప్పేది. నేను 1-on-1 డిస్కషన్ కూడా అద్భుతాలు ఏం చేయట్లేదు. నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నాను, మీ అందరికీ ఏం చెప్పాను, పేషెన్స్ తో ఉండండి, ఇంగ్లీష్ ఇంప్రూవ్ అవ్వండి అని చెప్తున్నాను. Share all the documents. That portal access will be given to you once we freeze admission.